All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kodash. Second of all, I want to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And third of all, I want to give a peace and safety to the hope for the elect out there, the brothers that push this truth, the truth of the King James Bible, and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. Salakia. All right, so I just want to do a short lesson of how alone the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai allows it to go. I'm trying to make it, as quick as possible. Most of my videos are already quick, but my phone's dying. But Salakia, I want to name the video through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. All hell breaking loose / darkness over Egypt. All right, which Egypt or spiritual Egypt. Spiritual Egypt is America, Babylon the Great. All right, and what made me want to do this lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, I did a Google search for the meaning of all hell breaking loose. We hear the elders say that, ever since I've been in the truth, I heard the elders say that, a big in time, speaking about all hell breaking loose, which we know what that consists of, famine, martial law troops, civil unrest, riots, so on and so forth. All right. And it's all going to happen here in America. All right, but when I Googled the meaning for the saying all hell breaking loose, which I'm going to do it in a second, but first, I want to go into this. Though in Brothers Den video, first brother I saw do a video on it was the brother Yawanathan, the head brother in Valdosta, spoke about it. These senators getting these satellite phones. It says senators issue satellite phones for emergency communications, heightened security measures revealed. All right, now why are they giving senators satellite phones? All right, like the brother mentioned, could be a grid down situation, EMP. We don't know, but why would they give senators satellite phones? All right, unless something was about to go down, and it was a way, and those phones are for them to continue to communicate when the power goes down. All right, or whatever, or communication towers or whatever go down. All right, and again, I'm not gonna read the article. The brother, brothers have spoken about this, but again, I'm gonna pull up the meaning for all hell breaking loose real quick. All right, Salakia brothers. Lord Woods brothers can see on the screen. I did a simple Google search for all hell breaking loose.
All hell breaks loose.
All right, and Lord Wood again, his brothers can see on the screen. All right, it says suddenly there is a phenomenon, Salakia. The power cut out and all hell broke loose. Now I'm not saying that the power is gonna go out this week, all right, or whatever. But again, I just through the spirit of Bobby Al-Bashim, I just Googled all hell breaking loose, and this is what popped up: the power cut out and all hell break loose. Now, if the power does go out here in America, all hell is going to break loose, because first of all, there's no power in your house. How you gonna get access to your money? Because the ATMs are going to be down, meaning the banks are going to be down, because the computers are going to be down. How are you going to buy groceries? All right, because the registers and all those things are down. I'm pretty sure with all the power down, how are you gonna buy groceries? All right, in that situation when down here in Florida before, hurricanes came and the power cut off and the stores had to shut down because the registers wasn't working. All right, so I know for a fact when the power goes down, it affects stores, grocery stores and things like that. All right, and that'll cause all hell to break loose eventually. It might be cool for the first, say the power's out for a week or two. Not even a week. It could be out 3 days, 4 days. People be in the streets going crazy, wandering over, sitting outside. When they run out of food, 3 or 4 days, they run out of food. Americans are already hurting. They're saying like what 60-70% of Americans going to bed hungry at night. So most Americans don't have anything in the refrigerator. So after their food is out, people sit on the porch. It's hot, especially down here in Florida. It's hot right now. Coming into the summer months, spring, summer months or whatever. All right. People sitting outside, sitting in their house, going crazy if the power goes down. And again, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it's all just through the spirit. I just did that search, and then immediately I thought about them senators getting them satellite phones. Now, why else would you have a satellite phone unless there's some disruption, so like I was saying that word, with the power or whatever going down, with communications being cut off. All right, meaning more than likely the power will have to go out. All right, and again, if the power goes out, all hell will break loose. Because again, people can't get access to the money. The stores are shut down. The electricity, no electricity in your house. People already go crazy when they can't access their phones. All right, they can't get online to see what people. That'll drive people crazy. All right, so if the power does go out, all hell will break loose. And again, why did they give them senators them phones? Again, I'm just make me scratch my head, just make me think, man. And the Lord said He was gonna, smite Egypt with plagues as before. And one of the plagues, and I, brought this out through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua a billion times, because Klaus Schwab in the World Economic Forum saying that nobody ain't paying attention to the chance of a cyber attack happening. All right, everybody's blind to the fact that a cyber attack might happen, and it made me think about one of the plagues the Lord brought on Egypt, which was darkness over the land. All right, this is 2 Ezra chapter 15 verse 11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and an outstretched arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Now everybody in the world knows the history of what happened with our foreparents, being led by Moses, our foreparents Moses and Aaron, all right, out of the land of Egypt, and the great works that the Lord did, the hell that the Lord brought on the Egyptians, the plagues He brought on the Egyptians before He drowned them in the Gulf of Suez. The whole world knows about that. Esau's made movies, there's books, all right, and of course you got the scriptures to tell you, all right. And again, one of the plagues the Lord brought upon ancient Egypt was darkness. So again, the Lord said He was going to smite Egypt with plagues as before. This is Exodus chapter 10, verse 21. And the Lord said unto Moses, stretch out thy hand towards heaven, that there may be darkness over the land of Egypt, even darkness which may be felt. So a thick darkness. If all the power goes out in America, all right, it's going to be we feel like a thick darkness. All the power goes out. All right. And Moses stretched forth his hand towards heaven, and there was thick darkness in all the land of Egypt 3 days. Now again, let's say it's also they say what it's 3 days worth of groceries in the back of grocery stores and all that. All right, which again, if it goes out for a period of time, all hell breaks loose. People gonna go in the store. Then you got 2 Ezra 15 chapters spoiling one of the houses for the lack of good, for the lack of bread. So like it. All right, then that's when that comes into play. Then the grocery stores are empty. All right, so on and so forth. So yeah, man, again, not saying it's gonna happen, but it's funny that they gave them senators satellite phones to continue to be able to continue to communicate. All right, the only reason I can think of somebody would need a satellite phone is for if the power goes down. Communications is cut off. The cell phone towers are knocked out or whatever. All the power goes out. And again, that would definitely cause all hell to break loose here in America. Because again, the people in America can't even, if they can't charge their phones up, they'll go crazy. And they saw not one another, neither rose any from his place for 3 days. But all the children of Israel had light in their dwelling, which the light symbolically in these times is the truth. All right, and that light is going to keep who stable? The elect. All right, in that day, if it does go down, if the Lord does, bring darkness upon the land in Egypt this go around. All right, cause all the power to go out in Egypt, and that will make all hell break loose for 3 or 4 days, 5 days a week. People can't go to work. Shit'll get ugly quick, man. All right, but again, the elect has that light, that spiritual light, to guide them, and the Lord might have it where your power doesn't go out, or you might have went grocery shopping, or you've been preparing, storing up goods, or whatever. The Lord will work other miracles. Like we all know the story of our forefather Elijah. The Lord sent the birds, ravens to bring him food. The Lord can do that for us. The Lord's going to work miracles for his elect, man, his men. All right? So the elect, Abu Ratazar, the brothers out there pushing on myself out that number, got nothing, zero to worry about. But to the masses of you people out there, Esau is about to do something, man. You feel it through the spirit, and this could be it. He could shut the power off. All right? Again, that devil swab is saying that people will ignore the fact that it could be a cyber attack. But we gotta wait and see. But Lord Wood, this video was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakwadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and safety to you brothers that push the truth and sincerity. And with that, I'm saying shalom.